Hi, I'm Ruth Harry, a music teacher based in Devon, presenting a series of videos about music theory for absolute beginners up to around grade 8. Welcome to my cycle of fifths in chart form. Video 3, the construction of the second and sixth scales in the cycle of fifths. Here's a reminder of the construction of the C major scale. Tone, tone, semitone, split by a tone, 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 semitone. Notice the pattern for the major scale, where the second half of the scale is the same pattern as the first half, and the two halves are separated by a tone. Each major scale uses all 7 letters of the music alphabet. Each letter is only used once, and the 8th letter is always the same as the first. Here are the first 6 scales from video 2. C major scale, and then the G major scale, followed by the D major scale. Then we have the A major scale, the E major scale, and the B major scale. Do please check back to video 2 if you're not sure how these scales were constructed. Then moving on to look at the B major scale in relation to the piano. We have all the white notes marked up, and we're now going to put on F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, C sharp, D sharp. So now we have all the black notes labelled. We then start again with F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, and so on. So we've used up all the black notes on the piano. In fact, we seem to have used up all the notes available to us. So let's see what happens next. F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B is the start of the F sharp major scale. There it is at the top. The F sharp major scale must continue with C, D, E and then end on F sharp. So let's take a look at the top once more. C, D, E, and of course F sharp at the end. Following the pattern, we see that we need to use C sharp, D sharp, and then E sharp. E sharp? But there is no E sharp. The next note after E is F, but we cannot say C sharp, D sharp, F, F sharp. We cannot use F twice, with or without a sharp sign, plus there has to be an E of some sort in there. So therefore the second half of the F sharp major scale is C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp. So then let's just take a look at the next scale. C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp is going to be the start of the C sharp major scale. There it is. It must continue with G, A, B and then end on C sharp. G, A, B and C sharp at the end. Following the pattern, we see that we need to use G sharp, A sharp and B sharp. Looking at the top, G sharp instead of G, A sharp instead of A, and B sharp instead of B. B sharp? Well, again, we cannot say G sharp, A sharp, C, C sharp. We need to use a B of some sort, and we can't use C twice. So the second half of the C sharp major scale is G sharp, A sharp, B sharp, C sharp. So this gives us 2 oddly named notes, E sharp and B sharp. They are not black notes on a piano. Take a look down there. E sharp is another name for F. And B sharp is another name for C. They're known as enharmonic notes. And we can avoid this by using flats as mentioned in video 1. So the note between A and B can also be called B flat. A sharp and B flat are enharmonic. C sharp and D flat are enharmonic. D sharp and E flat are enharmonic. F sharp and G flat are enharmonic. And finally, G sharp and A flat are enharmonic. So the music alphabet can be written A, B flat, B, C, D flat, D, E flat, E, F, G flat, G, A flat, A. So there's our 12 notes written out using sharps. And there's our 12 notes written out using flats. Have another look at the C sharp major scale. It looks exactly like the C major scale with every note sharped. So here's the enharmonic equivalent, the D flat major scale. So now we can see that our E sharp has its original name of F and the B sharp has its original name of C. So this will make it a little bit easier to construct the rest of our scales. We're going to continue with the pattern using flats. There's the first half of the D flat major scale. A tone after G flat is A flat. And a tone after A flat is B flat. A tone after B flat is C. And then a semitone after C is D flat. So A flat, B flat, C, D flat becomes the first half of the A flat major scale. And then we move on with a tone from D flat is E flat. The next tone is F. And the next tone is G. And then the next note is a semitone from G, A flat. Now we have E flat, F, G, A flat, beginning our E flat major scale. A tone from A flat is B flat. A tone from B flat is C. A tone from C is D. And a semitone from D, E flat. So now B flat begins our B flat major scale. There we go. And from E flat, the next tone will be F, and then G, and then A, and the last semitone there, B flat. So following all the rules every time. And the last one, the F major scale, continues with C, D, E, F. And that completes the 12 scales. Look at that C, D, E, F at the bottom there. What does that remind you of? Of course, if we were to carry on, we'd be right back where we started with our major scale of C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. G, D, A, E, B. And now here's the first scale that uses the E sharp note, as I call the oddly named note. Let's look at that, changing C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp into D flat, E flat, F and G flat. And we'll use that one next. And now we can see how the pattern continues to A flat, to E flat, B flat, and finally F. So there we have all 12 scales. That completes the whole set. Thank you for watching video 3. If you found it helpful, please click on the thumb up button below and feel free to post comments and questions. Also, please subscribe to my channel to make sure you don't miss any of this exciting new series. Video 4 will be out later this month.